Hello, Chris Packham here. Very sadly not there, nor here by the time you see it. This is Nico Harbour in Antarctica, and I've been here this morning photographing Gen 2 penguins. But by the time you watch this, I will have briefly touched down in the UK and then immediately headed off to Norway, so I can't be with you there this weekend at the conference. It's a shame. I would have liked to have been able to catch up with what the BTO is doing, and the BTO is doing a lot, so it's difficult to keep up. Inspired by birds and informed by science is the current catchphrase. But it's more than that, it's actually a very important mantra, because the impartial science which the BTO is producing at the moment is essential so that we can make informed decisions in the future. And we're going to need to make them, because let's face it, let's not beat around the badly failed bush in the UK countryside. That countryside is in big trouble. But we have the ability to put it right, if only we can get on with it. And we can only get on with it if we can make the right decisions. And with Brexit pushing through at the moment, there will be opportunities to reshape legislation and environmental protection in the UK, and we can only do that effectively if we know what to do. The BTO is all about good, strong engagement. There are many ways that people can engage through the work of the BTO. I know there'll be an enormous number of volunteers there this weekend, and thank you for your work. We couldn't do anything as effectively, or indeed at all, without that volunteering effort. There will also be young people there this weekend. Yes, real young people who are engaging with birds because the BTO is able to put them into contact with them. And we're working closely with the Cameron Walker Trust to make sure we can do that to a greater degree and even more effectively. And then, of course, it's communication. Flight Lines, what a fantastic book that was. Mike Toms did a brilliant job of segueing art and science together, and it's these sorts of crossovers which I think people find so inspiring in the modern age. So that's good too. But lastly, it does come down to that science, and the good news is that we're learning a lot more quickly given the technologies that we've got. But we still face all sorts of problems. The BTO's impartial work is absolutely essential to the future of wildlife in the UK. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. But when you leave the conference this weekend, remember it's also down to you to make sure that that informed science is put into practice. And to do that, we need to stand up and exercise our voices. We need to shout above the noise, and we need to make sure that we're campaigning for positive change in the UK. Have a great weekend. I'm sorry I can't be there. I should probably be in intensive care with frostbite.